I think we'll have a major market crash by the end of this year. I don't think we have to wait till 2030. You've got massive asset inflation all around the economy. You've got a private credit bubble. You've got an AI bubble, real estate bubble. I mean, it's just one bubble after another. And so what transnational capital has to do is it needs to destroy a lot of this wealth in order to exert more control over society, right? And what I mean by that is, again, remember, this is really important. The point of the system is to store and extract wealth by focusing your attention and making you work hard. But if you have a lot of money in the bank, you're not going to work hard. If your dad has a lot of money in the bank, you won't work hard. So they have to destroy this wealth in order to create more wealth. I think Trump's will get his third term. If I were to bet good money on it, in 2028, I think Trump stays in office. How he will do so, I'm not completely sure of, okay? And there are different possibilities. It's possible there's a war going on, in which case he can suspend the Constitution. It's possible that he runs as vice president and his son, Don Jr., runs as president, and then Don abdicates. There's actually nothing in the Constitution that prevents people from doing that. What prevents people from doing that is convention, morality, norms, values. Donald Trump doesn't care, right? He's fighting for his existence. He's fighting for his life because everyone knows once Donald Trump leaves office, what will happen? The Democrats will use everything that they have to destroy this guy and his entire family. For sure, 100%, okay? So there are different possibilities. But I think in 2028, Donald Trump will still be president of the United States. In which case, the question then is, what does he want to accomplish? Well, what he wants to do is this. He wants to transition America away from the global economy, in which case the global economy becomes a parasite on America, right? Because America is the one paying for all the defense. American consumers are the one buying all the products. America is the one who's financing the entire global economy. So he's like, why are we doing that? Screw that. Right? So what he wants to do is make America into a North American continental fortress. He wants to absorb Canada, Greenland, Mexico. The countries he's talked about that he's pissed off are what? Denmark, Canada, Mexico, Colombia, Venezuela, Cuba, Nicaragua, Honduras. That's the entire freaking North America. That's something called the Greater North America, which Peter Hegseth has talked about, and which, if you go back to the 1930s, it's part of something called the technocracy movement, the technate, right? And the grand vision is, you know what? If we create this greater North America, we have labor from Mexico, we have resources from Canada, we are self-sufficient, and the rest of the world will beg us for our resources, right? And then we'll be very wealthy. And you know what? This vision is correct. I completely agree with this vision. I think Donald Trump is correct to try to achieve this vision. The problem is this means destroying the current status quo.